Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of First and Last. And by another one, I mean the last TV viewing episode of Season 2.
And ever.
We made it.
To the end of Season 2?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Capstone, Season 2. Well,
yeah.
But so, yeah, this is the last episode of TV we're going to watch. Before I get into that, I guess I am Josh. With me is the good old crew of Joe.
Hey, man.
And Jimmy.
Sup?
Jimmy's using a brand new pop filter, so he's going to be extra talky today.
You're going to be hearing no pops over here. No pops at all.
I hear so many, all I hear is pops from you.
Damn it.
Terrible.
Better not be any pops in there.
God damn it. Joe, we're 51 episodes in now.
Yeah.
How does this show work?
For 50 times, we've gone and taken a TV show and watched the first and last episode of it. And only the first and last and nothing in between.
Fuck the in-between. You know what I like on my sandwiches? Bread, and that's it.
Just two pieces of bread.
2 pieces of bread.
You even use like the ends of the loaf for it.
You know what I got? You know what I got on my bookshelf? Just the 2 bookends that are supposed to hold books up.
Yep.
No books in the middle.
That's weird.
Cool.
That's also not true. Also, are you guys like the anti heels of the bread guys? Like you won't touch the butts?
You mean the first and last of the bread?
Yeah.
No, I'm into it. I like to use them for like, I'll use the middle for like sandwiches and stuff. I like to find something special for the ends. Like maybe I'm making a grilled cheese or something. I don't know that even makes a specialty grilled cheese, but I just like to find something special for the ends.
Like feeding to ducks?
No, like I'm gonna eat it.
They're good for like PB&Js, that you're like eating later because then they don't get like all soggy through, like the jelly doesn't.
Yeah, there you
go through.
Oh, fair enough. I would say no. I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Hack.
No. Like you just
You're
make a
welcome.
PB&J on sandwich. Life hack.
I hacked bread.
Jimmy hacked bread. Biggest hack in bread since people started slicing it. I think
that as a compliment.
I think I ignore the end. Like I don't open a bread and then take end and then next slice.
Yeah.
I let the top bread end
fall
down.
Yeah, you gotta let it.
The bread tube.
It's sealing the freshness.
That can't be true.
I think it is. Otherwise, you get a little crusty in that.
I feel like you're gonna keep going, and you're one of those monsters that puts your bread in like the fridge.
Oh yeah. I used to do that.
Well,
That's too far.
It's too far.
I mean, we live in a pretty humid place.
Yeah, exactly. Like I used to have just like a very humid apartment and not eat bread that often, so you just keep it in the fridge.
Did you know that there's a thing called a bachelor loaf?
Explain.
It's just a small.
When you're
loaf.
a single sad man and you can't eat a whole loaf of bread by yourself.
No, it's just like half the size.
There's a half a loaf of bread that like is sold in like grocery stores, and I guess it's.
I probably bought that not knowing that it was a thing. I'm just like, this is perfect for me.
I just heard about it and I was like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, you're just wasting bread otherwise.
I mean, yeah, don't waste bread.
Assuming that it's cheaper, but
it's the same price with just less bread.
Yeah, I don't know the bread. I don't know how the bread works for that.
What are we watching today, Josh?
There's probably a reason for it, and I'm sure we talked about it 10 episodes ago or something like that. But we're watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
The listeners know why.
The
fans know.
Obviously know.
Tweeted us why we're watching Buffy today.
Tell us the reasons why we do the things we do.
We know
It's essentially we just have to get these shows done before they all get rebooted.
Yeah, we're. I didn't realize how much of a race against time our show actually was going to be.
Did you read that? It's going to get rebooted?
Yeah, I mean there was talks about it in 2010, and then there was also talks about it now, which it sounds like it's really happening again.
Supposedly they actually have like hired people.
Well, is Joss Whedon involved?
Yeah,
because there's an interview. If you Google like Buffy reboot or something like that, like there's an article from like 2010 that comes up that Joss Whedon's like, "No, dog, Buffy's done.
Yeah, he's like, what a dumb idea.
He's literally like, I always assumed that Buffy would like live on, like, and kind of keep going eventually. But he's like, he essentially said, I assumed I'd be dead before then, or like kind of thing. And now 8 years later, he's like, I'll just do it.
He's like, whatever, I'm dead inside. That's close enough.
They won't let me do any more Avengers movies, so I guess I'll go back to Buffy. Hey, if this is anything noteworthy, then maybe he'll go back to Firefly, which is a good show.
I don't know what that is.
I know, Joe. Of course you don't.
Man.
But Buffy is a show. Went for 144 episodes.
Nice.
7 seasons, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And it starred Sarah Michelle Gellar of
Buffy fame.
The Grudge fame. Was she in The Grudge or The Ring?
No, yeah, she was in The Grudge.
The Grudge.
That's a good call.
Yeah. Sarah Michelle Gellar of The Grudge and Cruel Intentions.
Was that her too?
Yep.
Cool.
She was a cruel one.
She was cruel, and
She
she
was
had
the
bad
cruel one.
intentions.
Oh man,
They weren't good.
this is on the WB.
It was on the
This is a
WWWB.
movie film.
So, interesting enough is, one fact that I did read up. I was doing my how many seasons thing again, and so this is kind of based because of the movie that the Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie that happened that Joss Whedon also was a part of.
He wrote it,
1992.
right?
He what?
He wrote it but didn't direct it.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but that was a very like campy. She was like a cheerleader, dumb blonde, kind of like very tropey.
Yeah.
Kind of person, and he was like, he made it, and then he was like, you know what? I kind of wish this was a darker, better thing.
Yeah.
And he got to make the show, which is like a teen dark drama.
Yeah.
Like
The thing that I read said that like he wrote the script intending it to be like a horror movie about like female empowerment, and they just took it and made it like a broad comedy.
yeah, I mean, it's like I remember. I probably
don't think I've seen it.
Probably seen the Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie, because I mean, how many years before the show? 10 years?
4.
Only 4?
It was 92 and the show aired 96.
Okay. Because I remember like the vampire in it like flies up to her window and is like, ugh, and she's like, like, and it's like she like kills her first vampire like on accident, like via like slapstick comedy or something. It's the movie. If the movie has no bearing on the show whatsoever.
I've never seen the movie, never seen the show, but I'm vaguely aware of it.
Mm-hmm. So, what happens in the first episode?
When I was trying to think about like how this probably starts, like there's got to be like a Morpheus figure, right? Where she's got to have someone who's like, because she finds out that
Piccolo?
she's.
Is that what you're trying to say?
No, not all black characters are Piccolos. Sometimes they're Morpheus.
Oh, you mean like the Matrix?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What other character is named
Okay,
Morpheus?
there is a like a Dracula type character named Morpheus.
Oh, really?
In the Marvel like X-Men cartoon and
Oh.
in the
Blade.
in the
You're just talking about Blade.
no,
His name is
I don't
Blade.
know,
I think
he
it
was
is
before
Morbius?
Blade.
Maybe it's Morbius. Yeah.
Blade Morbius.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. It's probably Morbius.
Anyway, there's got to be someone that's like explaining to her like the lore of what's happening, because I figure she's like a normal teenager and then she finds out she's like a vampire slayer, and there's got to be someone like showing her the ropes of what's going on.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I know enough about the show to tell you
Yep.
that's correct.
Yeah. I mean, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta have like a captain.
I mean, I feel
Team
like
captain.
this is set in a like high school. They're in high school.
Uh-huh.
I know that. Like it's got to be just she's like, yo, I'm in high school, whatever. I don't think she's popular. I don't think she's like made fun of though.
Just a normal girl.
I'm wondering if she's new or not.
Okay.
She new to school?
I'm going to say probably
She's
not.
never been to school.
Has she ever been to a school before?
I'm thinking we just drop in on just like a
Concept.
normal teenage girl.
Has she moved into?
Okay.
Was she a new student to Angel Grove?
No.
Mm.
She's just chilling.
I forget where
So
the.
you
She's
think
like a B student
Okay. So the movie has no bearing. So this is like just going to be a new origin story. She's just going to find out.
Yeah, no, yeah. The Buffy in the
I
movie
hope
is
there's
not the
still,
Buffy.
a vampire that flies to her window.
I don't
and goes,
think-
and she goes.
I don't think vampires can fly, man. Not in the
they
show.
unless they're bats.
Mm.
Or you think they turn into bats?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying.
I'm
Don't put words into my mouth.
I was asking.
I
But I
bet
definitely think she kills 3 vampires.
3.
I bet there's only one vampire death.
Yeah.
In the show. One.
There's only one, and they have to explain one.
Yeah, I think there's one vampire death in this whole episode.
Yeah, and I bet it's like a boy that she's like into, but he turns out to be a vampire.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So she kills him.
So yeah, so she has to. She's the vampire slayer. This is her job.
That sounds pretty intense for a first episode.
Yeah. Well, strap in.
I'm ready.
I'm trying to figure out if she. I'm just trying to think. Like she has friends because she's a human in high school. Like I assume she's not a she's all that complete loner type girl.
Yeah, I think she's pretty normal.
She's not an uggo.
Well, she's Sarah Michelle Gellar. She's not an uggo.
But what if you put some glasses on?
And also when you put
And
Rachel
her hair
and
back.
also when you put Rachel Leigh Cook in overalls and put glasses on her head and put paint near her hair,
Still
she was
not
still
an uggo.
super hot.
Not an uggo.
They did a bad job of pretending this obviously hot girl was not hot. That's neither here nor there. Well, first and last, she's all that eventually. I don't know how we first.
How would we do that?
I don't know how we first and last movies, but we'll figure it out one
20
day.
minutes in the last 20 minutes.
Terrible. God, what a terrible
Full
way to watch a
runtime.
movie.
42 minutes.
I mean, if we watched all of a MASH finale, we can watch all of a
That's a good point.
movie.
But then you would just be watching a movie at that point.
We'll figure
Yeah, what are you
it
guys?
out.
What are
I
you
don't
guys
know.
doing later? You guys want to hang out and watch a movie, unrelated to what we're doing,
You're just describing watching a movie.
with friends and pizza.
And I was
hope.
just trying to think if if she has friends, and her friends are like therefore involved in her slaying. Like, do they
I
have
think they're-
powers or
I don't think
whatever?
they have powers, but I think they're aware.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I mean, I feel like I don't think this is a Superman type scenario where she doesn't tell Lois that she's Superman kind of thing. You know, I think they all just kind of know.
Martha.
God.
How do you know that name?
Let's watch Batman after this.
Batman
of
versus
them.
Superman.
Every
I'm in.
Batman. So I need to I feel like I'm starting to remember stuff now. The more we talk about stuff, so we need to get into this because
It's all coming
I don't
back
want
to
to
you.
say anything
You're
now.
trying to hold
I mean,
it
it's
down.
fine. I guess our one bet now before we dive into it is
Yeah.
over under 1 or 2 vampire
Over under
kills.
2.
Over under 2? Then I'm going under.
Sure, I'll take under.
And you're going over because you said 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
like 2, like 2 or 3.
1. There's going to be 1.
She just like the show opens so with just like a vampire killing spree.
It's just Sarah
She
Michelle
like,
Gellar.
I didn't say
like,
she had to kill 2. I said there'd be 2 vampire deaths.
I still think there's going to be 1.
Okay, I'm
still
just
going
saying. I'm just
Okay.
clarifying.
No, that's good. Because I would have used that against you.
I know you would have.
I'm
Son of a
gonna
bitch.
milk this damn season for all the points I can get. All right. Well, hey everybody, we're just gonna watch this episode. We'll get back to you when we find out how Sarah Michelle Gellar becomes a vampire slayer named Buffy. Well, we just finished the first episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Welcome to Hellmouth.
Helmuth.
Yeah,
Is that how it's pronounced?
it's
Like
vodka, vermouth, Hellmouth. Got
like
yourself a
James
drink.
Bond drink.
You got it right up, buddy,
Oh.
old pal.
No, but I am looking up the series of movies of Underworld. Are you familiar
right.
with those movies?
I got it right up.
Kate Beckinsale.
Welcome to the Underpod.
Moving on. Buffy Summers arrives in Sunnydale and is not happy to meet her new watcher, Rupert Giles, a mysterious friend. I just broke
His name
my
is Rupert?
Hold on. Technical difficulties in the podcast. I just ripped my microphone off of the desk.
How do you spell Giles?
Giles.
Oh, that's how I did it.
She's not happy to meet her new watcher, Rupert Giles. A mysterious friend offers guidance, but Buffy resists her destiny until Willow and Jesse are abducted. Buffy saves Willow from an ordinary vampire, but loses track of Jesse in a confrontation with Luke, the Master's vampire vessel.
His name is Luke?
Yeah, his name is Luke. Well, she killed
terrible vampire
the
name.
The guy she killed was named Thomas. I mean, they don't.
How would we have known that?
Because she said his name was Thomas.
Oh.
She said he killed Thomas.
Oh.
She killed Thomas.
The vampire lady, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how I knew what his name was.
All right.
And then the Master called him Luke, and she called him Luke a couple times.
Yeah, I guess I caught that, but that's still ridiculous. That is a terrible name for a bad guy.
I mean,
especially bad for a
just
vampire.
Just a regular
but...
dude name. His name's just like Dave.
Well, it's like that one guy got bit. Jesse got bit. One of the kids from school, and if he becomes a vampire, it's not like he changes his name. He's just a vampire named Jesse.
No, but even if you're just naming characters like Luke.
I mean, yeah. His name wasn't like Theraquin or like some crazy whatever. He wasn't named Angel, who was the quote unquote friend that told Buffy. So in more in-depth recap, scenario time. Buffy had just moved to Sunnydale. That was pretty apparent by the boxes in scene 1.
Yeah. The literal crates in her room.
She had boxes. Her mom asked her to not get kicked out of school today. We found out later that she got kicked out of her old school because she burnt the gym down.
Because it was full of vampires.
Yeah, I'm assuming she burnt it down to kill the vampires. But no.
Do they die with fire? I thought it was only stakes through the heart.
No, they'll die from fire.
Okay.
You start them completely on fire, though. I mean, because in the sun they'll burn out. They burn out from the sun.
Yeah, well, that's
different. You can
That's UV rays,
you
man.
can stake a vampire, you can burn a vampire, you can cut off its head, or you can push it in the sun.
I guess there's a lot of ways to kill a vampire.
Those are at least 4 ways I know for a fact that Buffy can kill vampires, if not other probable ways. I don't know about crosses and garlic. I don't know what those do.
Oh yeah, Angel gives her a cross, so presumably that protects her somehow at least.
Holy water. Yeah, Angel gave her a cross. Well, Angel's a vampire.
Right.
Spoiler alert, Joe.
Okay, yeah, I figured that dude was a vampire.
Yeah, he's a vampire.
Pretty clear. He's a Piccolo for sure.
Yeah.
He's the Piccolo. Yeah.
Which is why I was hoping you were going that route, Joe.
Nah.
I was trying to bait you a little bit.
So then he does that. She goes to she meets Xander and Willow, who are her 2 main friends. Willow is played by the girl from American Pie / probably more of our viewers would know her as the girl that's dating the guy from How I Met Your Mother, Jason Segel.
In the show How I Met Your Mother.
in How I Met Your Mother, she is Jason Segel's wife.
Yeah.
And then Xander is a man who has only done Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
The guy, just like an actor built for Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Some pretty D-list horror movies.
Yeah, he's very.
If you look up on IMDb.
I feel like when did Dawson's Creek come on? I feel like he's just trying to be like a more like slapstick Dawson in a way.
Okay, yeah.
The beginning of this show did feel a lot like Power Rangers,
with him like skateboarding and like kind of a shaky camera.
Yeah, and silly music in the background.
Yeah. But then she goes to the club, the Bronze.
The Bronze.
Which is the like all ages like band club.
Yeah,
where
her friend said they let everybody in.
Dawson's Creek was 98.
Oh, wow. So Dawson's Creek copied Xander then. Yeah. Xander was the original Dawson.
Gross.
And then Willow is trying to seize the day because she's a big nerd.
Yeah.
She's a big nerd that no one likes.
Xander likes.
And then she goes home. No, she likes Xander.
Yeah, well, he's gonna like.
And then she leaves with some dude who Buffy told the librarian Giles is a vampire.
Yeah, because of his fashion sense.
And then they go and chase him after him. They meet up with him. They what is it? Someone else tell me what happened after that.
I wasn't listening, but bad dressed vampire looks like a mobster from the 80s.
Fair enough. They find him he brings Willow to a mausoleum.
Yeah.
Right.
And then the girl vampire from the very beginning who like killed a guy in the school.
Yeah.
Pops up with another high schooler named Jesse,
which is pretty fun.
And then Buffy shows up. They fight. She kills the dude vampire.
Luke.
Thomas.
No, Thomas.
The other disciple.
She kills Thomas vampire. The girl vampire gets away, and then Luke vampire.
The big man.
He's the big
boy.
big
dog
from X-Files.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's from X-Files.
Yeah, he's the alien bounty hunter.
Yeah, he's the one that like transforms in X-Files all the time.
Cool.
He shows up and he's like, "You're strong, but I'm stronger."
Yeah.
And then it ends with him like dry humping her in a sarcophagus.
Yeah, that was a very weird ending.
I mean, it's one of those things. There is like this weird trope of like vampires being like weirdly sexual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a trope. That's real. That's real life.
That's how they work. Yeah, that was apparent in both of the vampires, Thomas and the girl vampire, that they're luring teens via sex, but they really just want their blood.
Mm-hmm. Sex sells, bites.
You're just saying words.
Bite squad.
Bites.
Brought to you by let's hear a word from our sponsor, Bite Squad.
No, dude, they're never gonna pay us if we say shit like that. You know what I want to say? Fuck Bite Squad. They're the worst. They're the absolute worst. Don't use Bite Squad.
They bring me the wrong food all the time.
Every time I've ever used Bite Squad, they've sucked ass until they give us money. They're nothing to us. I'm just playing with this thing, and I'm sure I'm just making loud noises. I apologize, everybody who's listening to my audio feed. And yeah, that was the end. And Buffy killed, and only one vampire died the whole episode.
Yeah, pretty upset about that.
Well,
there were many.
It ends with a to be continued, so it seems like they're gonna pick up right where this left off in episode 2.
Ha!
Yeah, they have to because they have to explain how she gets away from Cool Hand Luke.
Yeah, and the other kids are still stuck in the cemetery.
Escape. Yeah, they were surrounded by vampires.
Oh yeah, a lot of other vampires showed up.
In a cemetery.
Giles is like reading a book or something.
He's a librarian.
To the library.
It's
read about the harvest.
So yeah, there's a couple fun things that like we learned that they did a really good job of like making a universe in the first episode. I think this is a really good first episode of a TV show.
Okay.
Do you have thoughts about that show? I feel like if anyone has thoughts about that, it's you.
It was all right. I mean, I guess what's kind of weird is that Buffy already knows that she's the Slayer and already has knowledge of the lore, which the audience doesn't. So like, does a lot of this assume that you know the movie?
No, because I don't think the movie has technically anything to do with this.
Okay.
Because the titular character in that was also Buffy.
Right.
But it's definitely not the same girl.
Right.
You know?
So yeah, but I was expecting like to come in with like the main protagonist like not knowing anything and having to learn with us, but she like knew what was going on even more than Giles. I'm
not 100% sure how they do it, but I assume they're kind of using, a lot of stories. The main character doesn't know what's going on, so you learn with them.
Yeah.
In this, the main character kind of really does know what's up. You know, but her two new friends, Xander and Willow, have absolutely no idea, and they've immediately are knowledgeable now that she is a vampire slayer.
Sure.
So I think the stuff that we're gonna learn just about maybe vampires in general will be by them learning about it.
Yeah.
But then also they set up a lot of good, like, kind of like, hey, this is a big deal. This is the Slayer. She already knows. So I liked how they did it just based on, she already knew, so she was already established in that way. But she talked to Giles like the Watchers, whatever they are, whatever he is, that they're like the organization that like helped the Slayers
Weren't
or
there
whatever.
also Watchers in like Highlander?
They were they called Watchers? Because that was that one dude who like that one guy was a something.
Yeah.
In the last episode, he was like a watcher of sorts for sure. But
Professor X.
She made it sound like he wasn't the first one of them to like talk to her.
Right.
So she's already had interactions with them, but she hasn't like dealt with them. So that's how we're probably going to learn about them.
Yeah.
Her interaction with him. And then they did a really good job of, they talked about the big bad and they already showed the big bad.
Yeah.
That master vampire.
Yeah.
But he's like stuck.
He's weak.
So we know like
he needs a snack.
I feel like you just you figure like, like, okay, well then she's going to fight a bunch of lesser creatures for a while while the big bad gets strong. Yeah. So we already kind of know what the plot's going to be.
Yeah.
We know what she's going to try to have to do.
Yeah.
So,
well, and even outside of that, I feel like they spend more time building this, like the world of the high school that she goes to, that like there's cool people, there's nerds, they do not talk to each other, and Buffy's trying to navigate that, trying to, not necessarily be one or the other, but just like, hey, like, I'm just a person. Why do we need to do this like stupid high school bullshit?
Yeah, well, she definitely, because that's the other person we didn't talk about was Cordelia, who is obviously like the plastic mean girl of the high school. Like, stick with me and you'll be cool, and I'll tell you who not to talk to and who's whatever. And she, like Buffy was like, I don't really give a shit about that. Like,
yeah, there's bigger things going on.
She's like, I have to kill vampires. I don't really care.
Like, you're worrying about this girl's dress. There's vampires here.
Yeah. Yeah, right, exactly. So that was, I don't know. I enjoyed, like, they posed a lot of questions. Yeah. But then they gave a couple people that, like, definitely knew what they were doing. But looking at it, I can tell who we're going to get answers from, or just, like, maybe how.
Yeah.
So.
But I almost feel like that's kind of secondary to just like, hey, it's like a high school thing with vampires. Although also, by the way,
I like that you're more into that because I'm more into her killing vampires, and I want to know about all the monsters and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm like, cool. There's gonna be monsters because I remember I remember Giles saying like he like mentioned like 3 other monster types. And she was like, I'm a vampire slayer, not like a whatever slayer. And I was like, dope. We're going to kill other monsters. And you were like, yeah, but what about social drama?
But who should go to prom with, though?
Yeah, but like prom.
I don't think Buffy goes to prom.
You don't think so?
I think maybe, I don't know, maybe she does, but that guy dies immediately, and then she has to fight tons of
her prom
vampires
date
and zombies and stuff. Yeah,
I could see her prom date dying if she goes to prom. I could see it happening. Yeah. I have a Joe question.
Yeah.
How much of a show like this, or I mean, you could lump in like a Lost or even like a Breaking Bad.
Okay.
Just being like a narrative drama, like I mean they're trying to be a serious show with like big arcs.
Sure.
That's all I'm saying. But how much of these shows do you generally think that the writers have written before the show starts, or before, and not like, word for word, just like how much of a big outline or anything do they have? Do you think they have the whole show, like a season? I don't,
I think that there's a lot of points up in the air. So I bet going into Buffy, they're just like, all right, so we're going to set her up as like a high school student, like fighting vampires. Maybe at some point we give her a boyfriend. Maybe at some point we give Willow superpowers. Like, they just like throw out a bunch of stuff, and like, maybe we'll get to that. Maybe we won't.
Mm-hmm. Well, because they obviously,
we'll make it that far.
First episode, they show a big bad. Mm-hmm. So you think they have like at least like a first season is this guy is the big bad, and we'll figure it out. But this is how it starts. maybe we'll do all these X things.
Yeah.
But at the
And
end,
then
she's going to kill him. Or he'll die in season 2, and we'll figure that out.
Yeah, I bet there's a few like big points like that plotted out.
There's no way I wouldn't think that they have 7 seasons mapped.
No. Because, I mean, your show changes. Like, your cast could change. Like, you could, as you're writing it, some things just, like, feel right. And you're just like, you know what? Maybe she doesn't fight vampires anymore. Maybe she just, like, you know.
It's a teen drama show.
Yeah.
I mean, it's called Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I think she's fighting vampires.
Maybe she
the whole
finds
time.
a peace with the vampires, and then they fight werewolves. Who knows?
I'm just curious on how much
Ooh.
people think that they have written. I feel like they've got like one good season like idea.
Yeah.
It is Joss Whedon, so I feel like he's probably got some big arcs that he wants to do.
Yeah. Another hard thing is like you can't really bank on having multiple seasons. You kind of just gotta put it all
Right.
out there in your first season, right?
You don't put all the work in.
Yeah, it depends on how. I mean, didn't they say like when we did Dr. Quinn? Didn't Claire say something like she signed on for like 5 years, like right away?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like I mean, and not necessarily
Dang.
meaning that the show would be on TV for 5 years, I guess.
Yeah.
because
That
like
was the contract.
even if she signed the contract, doesn't mean that the network's gonna keep her there. But
Good
I
point.
do know that like she signed it up for like 5 years, and then they did like a 6th season, probably to their detriment. most likely to their detriment.
Yeah. Based on that last episode.
So it's interesting when they say like they do that. The first vampire that got killed.
Yeah.
Or no, sorry, the guy, the boy that got killed by the vampire.
Okay.
Who
At the
apparently the
beginning?
vampire stuffed him into a locker.
Uh-huh.
Number 1, did they not lock their gym lockers? Like, are they just open?
Okay.
And 2, they didn't stop school.
When a kid was discovered dead in a locker.
Yeah.
Yeah. School's over. Everybody go home.
School's
Maybe
over.
they're kind of
One of
trying
your
to keep
fellow
it under wraps
students.
a little bit. If you were maybe it was like in the last period or something, you know, you just wait it out.
Just go to your last class and then
Just there's no more PE
avoid
this period. So
avoid the
just,
gymnasium.
Let's just
Everybody knew. Everybody
yeah,
knew.
That's true. Well, you know, just avoid panic a little bit. So I have a couple quick things about the movie. So there was a watcher in the movie. I'm gathering that's kind of how it starts. As Donald Sutherland comes up to Buffy, played by Christy Swanson. So other people in this movie are Luke Perry, Hilary Swank, David Arquette, Paul Rubens. You know that guy, Pee Wee. Pee Wee Herman.
Star-studded cast.
Also, Stephen Root, who's James from what's the radio?
News radio?
News Radio. He's Office Space is what everyone knows him from.
Oh, he's the boss?
No, he's the
No, in
he's
News
the
radio.
shitty one. Yeah, he's the owner of the
Yeah.
station.
He's Milton in News radio.
Yeah.
My
He's
red,
great.
my
He's
red-
also in
my
West
red
Wing.
stapler.
He's great in the West Wing too.
We'll get there when we get there.
Okay, fine.
If Joe and Claire are still dating in 2 and 3 weeks or something like that,
We're watching Office Space.
We're watching all the rest
we're
of
gonna
the
just
West
watch
Wing.
the movie Office Space.
Cool. That's my reward.
Oh wait, West Wing. Did we already watch West?
Yeah, we watched West Wing in season 1.
What's the Wings? That's what I was thinking about. Sorry. Start with a W. I remember West Wing.
All right. I don't think Stephen Root is in Wings, although I hope he is.
What are thoughts? Anybody got any thoughts about this at all?
It seemed all right.
You're less mad about this than you were in Nashville.
No, there's nothing to be mad about. It just seemed, there were parts of it that are a little rusty. I kind of compare this to Charmed, and granted, Charmed was like a few years later, but Charmed in like the premiere seemed a little slicker than Buffy did, because they're both WB, right?
I don't think
this was
Buffy's not WB. It's like UPN
Yeah.
or something like that.
That's all WB, man.
I mean,
It's like-
it's all kind of the same.
You're like on the Wikipedia right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, it's kind of the same, but except Buffy was first, and like, maybe this is where it all starts and kind of sets some of the groundwork. But it definitely wasn't quite as like the production wasn't quite as slick as like a Charmed would be.
What do you mean when that guy like pretended to touch that like fake barrier and stuff?
Touch a fake. Oh yeah, when he like waved his hand. I mean, not even just like
weak.
Yeah, I mean like there's the special effects, but also just like some of like the editing and like stuff. The pacing of the scenes is a little bit weird, where it gets a little slow in between.
I would say that it definitely feels like the actors were kind of getting into their like trying to figure out what they were doing. Like it wasn't. I couldn't imagine like if the acting was still like this it is still like this in the last episode, then it's like they suffered from some really bad direction. Mm-hmm. But I kind of just think it was like all these people were really young then. Mm-hmm. Like this is Sarah Michelle Gellar's like one of her first things, at least big things for sure.
Uh-huh. And this series was premiered on the WB and then moved to UPN.
So you get the same thing. You're right, Joe. Same thing.
Fucking singing frog, man.
I really liked this because I think I really latched onto Giles, and I think it's because he reminds me of the like British scientist guy from Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah.
Get a very similar vibe.
The same guy,
yeah. I'm into it. I'm so into it.
There's a special time of day when if I'm like sleepy enough, you could convince me that those are the same person. Probably pretty close. Should we dive into some predicts?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Who do we got? Big Jim.
Okay, number 1. Buffy has like moved on from.
What is that from?
From Sunnydale, Sunnybrook. What is this? Sunny Grove.
Sunnydale.
Sunny Grove.
Like she's in college or like
she's beaten the boss here.
Okay.
She's on to a new level, which is like, Angel Grove or whatever.
Okay. So just a new setting.
I think she's in a new setting.
Okay.
But number 2, Xander's dead. 3, I think the show still revolves more around Sunnydale, and Giles and Willow are still holding down the fort.
Okay.
Number 4.
Oh, so you think it's gonna be like a 2-prong, like as in like Buffy's at like somewhere in some other city.
Yeah,
but it goes back and forth in a way to like Sunnydale, where Giles and Willow and them are.
Yeah, you're gonna have and like an A and
Giles,
B,
Willow, and Xander's
cast. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe he's like a zombie. Maybe they have zombies at this point. He's undead for sure. He's for sure at least undead. And then Angel. Oh, yeah. I forgot what I was reading. I forgot that I wrote this down. Angel and Buffy in this episode, network TV bang.
Like
so whatever that means. Yeah.
Like network TV bang?
Yeah. Like it's an insinuated bang, but a UPN bang.
But we get it. We know.
But we
get it.
What's happening.
We're adults. We know. We know what banging looks like, even on TV.
It's just one of those like princess like beds that have like sheets that go all the way around, and it's just silhouettes.
Oh, like the canopy bed.
Like whatever. Is that what it is? I mean, canopy bed and just silhouettes of limbs everywhere.
How many limbs are we talking about here? Just like
more than there should be.
My first prediction: Buffy has 1 extra limb.
Was that all of them?
Yeah.
I've got Willow's got powers. I don't know what kind of powers, but maybe she's like I don't know. We got witches in this universe. Maybe she's a witch.
I feel like everything's probably fair game. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, they already alluded to other monsters.
What powers do witches have?
She can see
magical powers, Jim.
She can see 10 seconds into the future.
She can recite any song, seconds. But only with words.
Ah.
I have that Giles dies within this finale.
No.
Yeah, it's gonna be heart-wrenching.
I hate that.
Buffy has like a very normal boyfriend. Like he's just a dude. and he's got no powers, and he's not mystical or anything. He's just like, this is all pretty crazy.
What's his name?
Bulk.
No, if the vampires are named like Thomas and Luke, then Buffy's normal dude vampire or normal dude boyfriend is named like Azkabar or something. like by his name you think he's a vampire, but really he's just a dude.
Something clearly from Harry Potter.
Azkaban?
Yeah. Is that what you said?
I said Azkabar.
That's close.
And then they introduce by the end a new Slayer because Buffy's given up the stakes,
the mantle.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I went a different direction with my predictions, and the reason why is because I very loosely remember everything that happens.
So 0 points.
But I don't like. So like, I mean, I could say like. I could probably tell you two which ones of yours are right, but I can't really tell you what's happening in this last episode. It's like one of those like, oh, I remember this part in the show, but I don't remember when it happened. So I'm just I'm doing fun guesses, 4 points in hopes that I get points.
Okay.
So you'll understand. Number 1, there's a cowboy hat.
All right.
Someone's wearing it.
Keep an eye out.
Someone's wearing a cowboy hat. And
what is this? When is this? Is this 2002 now or so?
Yeah.
2003 maybe?
Yeah.
Something like that. I believe there's an octopus monster in this episode.
Wonderful.
And then I think a building burns down.
A gym?
Yep. So I'm just guessing random things because.
All right. Sure, because
I know
main plot points.
I know main plot points. I don't know. Like I legitimately can't. I think I do, but I can't like really remember who the big bad is these days. Like what's the end boss?
Yeah.
You know,
I'm picturing some like weird things with Angel.
Weird things with Angel happened, but I don't think
because he had his own show by this point. Like during Buffy, right?
Is there like a Bailey the human slayer that's like a vampire
Bailey?
It's like a teen vampire that kills humans.
Yeah, there was definitely Angel was already a show by about 1 or 2 years by now. So he had and they did crossovers.
WB, man.
They did like crossovers where like they would be on one after each other or something like that, or in consecutive nights of the week. And so if you're watching them together, you'd watch like the Buffy one first because she'd like go visit Angel in like LA or wherever he was or something like that.
Okay.
99 is when that started, so a couple years in.
Yeah. And I think Angel ran for a couple seasons for sure.
5 seasons.
5. So.
Oh, and that guy was in Bones. He's
Yeah,
like the main guy in Bones.
Yeah.
If you ever.
David Boreanaz.
He's in some like Navy SEAL show now.
It's not important. He was a vampire one time. He was a awesome vampire, and really don't watch any other show he's ever been in.
He's a really good vampire.
He's pretty good in it.
He's a great
friend. You're a great zombie.
All right, let's go see.
You guys like turtles?
How many points Joe
Ninja
scored?
Turtles. And we're vampires.
Slayed by one of the thousands of slayers there are now in the
Thousands of
world.
women. Because that's what Joss Whedon shows are, boys and girls.
What are they?
They're women slaying all evil. And also Nathan Fillion.
He does like Nathan Fillion.
As
But-
we all do.
Who doesn't? Joe, what are your thoughts on Nathan Fillion?
He's a great guy.
For him. 2 thumbs up.
Pro.
He seems fine.
Has anyone seen his what's his show?
Bones.
No, that's the angel guy. And that lady.
Firefly.
I mean, okay. Never mind. I'm not gonna look it up. But I did not know that Nathan Fillion was in this show. He's like a cop or something? A detective?
No.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's like,
and I could name it every other time except for right now for some reason.
it's not Blue Bloods, is it? No.
Blue Bloods.
Is that it?
I've never heard of that.
That's a show, though.
God
I don't
damn
know
it.
what it is, though.
I'm gonna look it up. It's pissing me off. Actually, should I read the thing?
Do it.
This is the IMDb one from Isaac32767.
Oh, thank God.
Thanks, Isaac.
So it's going to be good. After killing Caleb, who's, I assume, Nathan Fillion.
That was Nathan Fillion.
Who is some sort of vampire. Buffy conceives a plan to defeat the First once and for all. Willow invokes a magic spell that alters the ancient Slayer spell and gives Buffy the allies she needs to fight the Uber Vamp army. An epic battle ensues and several good friends are lost. At the end, Buffy faces a completely new problem, one she's glad to have.
That was it, huh?
Was that vague enough?
What's her new problem? Is that just
She doesn't know what to do with her life.
she has no purpose anymore?
The mall sank,
She's-
so she doesn't.
She's 22 and she has no idea what to do now.
And then the entire town of Sunnydale sank into the earth. So
Yeah, let's go in reverse.
all right.
They won the battle against the First and
Yep.
essentially eviscerated the Hellmouth. Like, there's no more Hellmouth in Sunnydale.
Yeah, they sank the entire
But
town.
with that, they destroyed the entire town.
Yeah, killed like
There had to have been
Of
people in there.
hundreds
yeah.
of thousands of people.
It's,
Well, I mean,
it could've
it's just a
been-
town.
could've been
In
evacuated.
the town that I grew up in, it was only like 17,000 people.
Yeah, but did your town have like a mall and stuff?
It had shops.
We
Yeah,
had
sure.
a Starbucks.
I'm sure there's a Starbucks. I bet now there's probably like 25,000 people in that town.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I don't think it was. I mean, it wasn't Minneapolis. It wasn't Chicago. It wasn't
Okay.
hundreds of thousands to
Sure.
like a million people. Kind
More
of
of a burb.
I bet it was at most 100,000 people.
Okay,
I'm
100,000 people.
That's still fucking.
That's-
It's still insane.
That's
it's
too
insane.
many people. But it seemed like it was like the school was totally like run down and
The school was-
evacuated.
the
and
school
not being used.
Was gone. No one was in the school anymore.
I felt like Sunnydale could have also been somehow like evacuated.
I mean, maybe
They weren't acting
Like it was just overrun
100,000
by
people
vampires, so people just left.
Yeah.
They definitely weren't
Something.
acting like they murdered a lot of humans at
Yeah.
the end of that. Like we saw the whole town go. We saw like neighborhoods of houses fall into the earth,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and they did
And
not.
some
They
pretty
did
bad
not
CGI.
seem like they thought, probably killed a lot of kids there. You know, I don't know. They didn't seem too worried about it.
Scores of people. murdered.
But I was wondering that too, because I was like, shit, they just killed a town.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. That's the age-old question of like superheroes in a way. Like,
Mhm.
is like sacrificing a life? Is it worth sacrificing a life to save the lives of many?
Mhm.
You know, is a few worth many?
Yeah, if you gotta shut the vampire hole,
But
save the world.
Captain America says we don't do that.
Says we don't sacrifice the one to save the many.
No, you don't do that. You don't kill other people to save other people. That's what you don't do.
But do you crush a bunch of malls to?
If they're just buildings, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What shops are in
You
those
destroyed
malls?
a bunch of homes.
But people didn't live there. Homes can be rebuilt.
Yeah.
Families can't.
Mm.
Once dad's gone, dad's gone. You know, once he gets sucked into the Hellmouth forever, he's never coming home.
Hmm.
Even if that home isn't
What
built there anymore.
was the first episode Hellmouth or was this one?
The first episode was Welcome to Hellmouth,
Welcome to Hellmouth.
and this episode was called Chosen.
It's not called Pilot
No,
because there was an unaired
because
pilot.
Joss Whedon's a real writer.
Because he wrote a pilot and then they didn't use it and they wrote a new episode.
Yeah, he wrote a
one.
pilot. They watched it. They said, "Yeah, we'll pick up this show." And then he said, "Cool, I'll write you a real first episode," because he's a real writer without writing.
I
Fucking
suppose
pilots.
with action shows too, you probably don't do like all that. You don't spend money on a pilot like for like.
Yeah, there's probably
Effects.
minimal special effects in
Yeah,
the pilot.
although there wasn't a lot of special
like,
effects in the first episode.
Technically, you think about it, like Always Sunny in Philadelphia had a pilot. You ever watch that like video where they do that like home video?
It's basically like a bunch of parts of other episodes
Yeah.
mashed together with somebody's just like hand cam.
Mm-hmm.
Just walking around,
But
following them.
You know, they made a pilot
It's
to
awesome.
sell it, and then they did it. But then once they got sold, they made a first episode.
Okay, but that wasn't like something. That was not like a TV ready. None of the pilots that we've watched in First and Last have not looked like TV episodes. Like that pilot that you're describing was someone walking around like it looks like a Blair Witch Project, but following a sketch comedy.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia is found footage.
I would watch that.
Found footage.
Actually, I would
comedy
watch
show.
that.
Really happened.
Would you
in
make
real
a
time?
found footage comedy show? But
The witch is real, guys.
so they did that. But so then there was a bunch of so continuing to backtrack, like going backwards or whatever. Or this is a step forwards.
Oh, shit,
I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to say because I'm lost in time right now. But they're like, Buffy, what are we going to do now? And it's like, and then Eliza Dushku, one of the new like powerful slayers, was like, what's it going to be like to be a regular girl? And it's like, you're still not regular girls. You're still super strong slayers.
Yeah.
And just because there's more of you now doesn't mean that you're regular.
Yeah, she used to be one of a kind, and now she's one of 1,000, which is still like
Thousands,
pretty rare.
Which is definitely less
Not
than
true.
1% of the female population in the world. And I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like Eliza Dushku was like a fully powered up Slayer.
It seemed like it.
Because I think Buffy died at one point, and then she became the new Slayer.
Okay.
Like, you know, season finale, Buffy dies. Season premiere, halfway through, Buffy's alive again.
Sure.
But there's another girl who's a Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
and then other ones.
And I think the
somehow
other ones, like, I don't know.
mini Slayers.
They like knew they were supposed to be Slayers or something like that. Maybe they were kind of like that when Buffy died. Or maybe their power went away, or they wasn't fully actualized or something.
Sure.
But either way,
They're still in the chamber.
Willow did her mumbo jumbo hoodoo magic voodoo to make them
She's a
all
witch.
become Slayers,
She's a witch.
which is dope, right? That's pretty cool.
That was bomb.
I mean, they just like rewrote the rules like at the end.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
weird, Skip. Do you think this ending of this show would potentially have anything to do with the potential reboot that's going to happen, or in talks of happening for Buffy?
Like they just went to Cleveland.
Like, I mean,
Because Giles says there's a Hellmouth in Cleveland.
Yeah, their Watcher Giles did say that there's another Hellmouth like in Cleveland, but not necessarily Cleveland. But do you think it's going to be like there's just other Slayers running around now?
I mean, who knows, right? They can do anything. Like they just like undid the last season of Roseanne. Like they just make up the rules for these reboots and just get the cash. Like who cares?
This is true.
I think Joss Whedon cares.
He did
I
at
mean,
one point.
Well, right. He did at one point.
He did at one point
I
so
guess
much
it's
so that
yet
he
to-
didn't want to redo Buffy, but now he's ready to redo it. So
That's
So all bets are off.
true.
there are less bets being made.
I'm not saying it's not going to be good or anything. I'm just saying in terms of continuity, like, just start wherever they want, really.
This is
Yeah.
true. Can we click onto the Joe show and find out what are your thoughts and figures about this last episode?
It seemed all right. I mean, like the quality has definitely gone up with this show. It's hard to tell. I mean, there's a lot more characters, so it's kind of hard to tell like what was important or what wasn't. But like, I mean, the thing I got most out of it is that like it seemed like that they really were like leaning into like the allegory of like Buffy and like what the show means for TV. Like, since Buffy exists, they could like rewrite the rules, and now it's not just there has to be like one woman thing. Like there could be a lot of different women empowered. And I feel like that was like kind of their allegory to the show is like, you know, Buffy at the time was maybe groundbreaking for its portrayal of like a powerful woman, and there weren't a lot of shows like that at the time. But now like it doesn't just have to be Buffy. There can't just be one show about a strong female. There could be tons. There could be Charmed. There could be Alex Mack. There could be
Dr. Quinn.
Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
Definitely predated.
Daria.
Yeah. Just naming shows now.
Naming women-led shows.
Shows that even came before
Or
the
could
show.
reboot Roseanne.
But yeah, I mean, they make a big deal about how like there used to be this rule about one Slayer per generation, but that was written by some old dudes who are dead now, so we get to write the rules now.
Yeah, powerful
Yeah,
women's.
I guess that is true. Like, they definitely were like, a bunch of old men wrote these rules.
Yeah.
And now we can redo these rules.
Yeah, because we're here, so who cares? Like, we've broken through, now we get to decide what's what.
And I can see Joss Whedon in a way writing like that. If you like seen his other shows, like he has another show called Dollhouse, which is Eliza Dushku is the main girl in it, but it's about a bunch of women,
Powerful women
doing powerful women stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I mean he did like Firefly, which
yeah.
was like
the most powerful person in it.
well, I mean Nathan Fillion was the main character essentially.
Yeah, but like
there was a lot of very strong women characters in that as well.
Yeah.
That was a pretty ensemble cast, much more than a
I guess I'm thinking like Serenity with like the
Willow. Or no, what's her name? Willow. What's
what was what
was that girl's name? There's a very powerful girl. Like she's kind of the strong savior. So
she's kind of the Buffy.
He's he is very into like very strong women characters.
Yeah.
Like that time when Black Widow killed Thanos in the Avengers movie.
Did that happen?
No,
he's alive. He won at the end of the movie.
No, we can't. Come on, man.
Spoiler.
Come on, man.
Did you not watch it?
I haven't seen it yet.
I did. I've seen it.
All right.
You ruined it for Joe.
That's great.
Mr. Jim,
Also-
I don't feel so good.
Also, Joss Whedon didn't write that one.
No, he didn't. He did the first two. First one is so good. Hey, Joss, if you want to be on the show on First and Last,
He's like, nah.
do
I'll
this.
pass.
He's like, I'm good.
He's like, "Nah,
I'm
I'm
working
going-
on the reboot.
No. Does anyone
I'm
have
really
any?
Get a
busy.
reboot.
Does anyone have any more thoughts on this?
My only thought is that I thought it was really great until like the last minute when there was just a shit ton of so bad CG that it was like just pulled me out of it. It was like, why would you, if you know it's gonna look so not real and bad, like she's like jumping from building to building and it looked so bad.
Who would look bad?
Why wouldn't you just just don't do that then?
It is. I mean, it's one of those things though. You have to go. This is 15
It was in the
years ago.
Yeah, but it's in the 2000s now.
I think we think that just because there was a 2 in the first number of the year,
Yeah.
that sometimes we think that. But like, we were finishing high school this year. That like Buffy was finishing.
And it's
like-
also like a UPN show. Like, you know, the budget's not.
And it's not that high. And also just like, I remember like I mean, let's pop in a video game from that era and look how fucking shitty they are. But
Okay,
remember
that's
how
true.
dope we thought those things looked, you know? Like it's one of those things like now, yes, it looks really bad. Like it really does. It didn't age well, it doesn't look good. And part of me was thinking like, how could they have done that practically? But that would probably
Implode a town? That's what you're talking about?
no. I mean, with the town imploding and that quick like thing, that's kind of like you did the best with what you could do. I mean, you could have done like a model, you know. Maybe you could have built like a big model
They could have done
and
it.
done something like
They
that.
could have done it so much better.
And you know, I don't know. Sometimes when you watch movies and you watch like airplanes flying in the air, they look super fake and shit, and like it looks stupid. Have you ever?
I guess I haven't noticed.
I mean, sometimes you just. Sometimes I just think. I said that wrong. I think sometimes in real life, things that in real life look fake.
Oh, yeah.
Like
totally photoshopped.
look outside
sure.
and like watch an airplane like fly by.
Just
Sometimes it
perspective.
looks fucking like fake. But you're like, I'm obviously standing outside watching an airplane fly by.
Yeah.
Like it can't be fake, or it could be. And we're in the
could be.
Matrix. I don't know.
Airplanes aren't real, Josh.
I've never been on one.
Yeah.
It's
And when you're inside an airplane, how can you really tell that you're flying through the air? Maybe you're just going really fast in an underground tunnel. It's a conspiracy, man.
the Earth is flat, guys. Flat Earth is a thing.
But so it's one of those things where it's just like sometimes things just look weird you know?
Yeah.
I think.
But also at the same time, like, it's a timeline. So, like, yeah, it looked really bad. It looked really bad right now. Like, the CG looked really bad. But I think we have to give it the benefit of the doubt. Like, if they made that today and they did it, you'd be like, you suck. Like,
Yeah.
But it hurts the eyes. But I think it was probably for then. I bet that was pretty good.
So, yeah, I mean, probably the thing that aged worst from the show is the CG and stuff. But
Because when they opened, like, the Hellmouth door, it was like a sewer cap, sewer plate that, like, opened in, like, fours.
Mhm.
And part of me was like, couldn't you just make, like, a little, like, thing and lift it with, like, wires and
Sure.
make it look more, or make a mechanical thing? But it's obviously that costs a lot of money probably to do. I don't know how much computer stuff costs then or now, really.
Yeah.
You know,
Or maybe just, a time crunch.
and time. They are making these week to week,
Right.
or only a couple weeks in advance, probably.
So,
You know,
So yeah, I was gonna say like the effects probably age the worst, but things that age the best. There's like its legacy for shows featuring women, even like genre shows of shows featuring vampires and monsters.
the only other
yeah.
show,
That's a good point.
the only other show that I think has good monster stuff
Mhm.
that's maybe similar to this, just in monster stuff, is maybe Supernatural.
Okay.
Have you seen like True Blood or any of those other vampire
Um,
shows?
I
Vampire
bet they're.
Diaries?
I kind of feel like they're a little different, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
well, yeah.
But like what I mean is like shows like True Blood like probably owe a little bit to Buffy existing for it existing.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
And I bet Supernatural is Buffy stuff
Mhm.
too, to be
Mhm.
completely honest.
There's
So-
I mean, what else is on the WV, right? Like they probably all owe a lot to Buffy being the trailblazer for that.
Yeah, I mean,
True
shows
Blood
like
is 2008,
Mhm.
and Vampire Diaries is 2009.
And there's even a lot of direct spin-offs, right? Like Angel, you said.
Yeah.
yeah, Angel went 5 years. I mean,
Mhm.
Buffy went 7, Angel went 5. That's
Are there
12
other-
years of Buffy TV.
Are there other
essentially.
Buffy spin-offs or just that?
Just the reboot.
Just those.
Coming in hot.
Mhm.
I do know it's a really fun thing. Jimmy, I'd like you to look into this
Yeah.
because you're a comic boy.
Go on.
Is that Buffy went for season 7, but it continued in
yeah.
comics.
Season 8 was a comic.
There was
yeah.
a couple seasons of comics. I think
I
there
thought
might
there
have
was
been.
just one.
I think there was a couple.
Hmm.
So it kept going
Mm-hmm.
in comics, which a couple shows have done that.
Sure.
Like a couple shows have ended.
X-Files did.
X-Files did it for a little bit, and then it came back to TV
Mhm.
because everything needs to come back. Just let things
Need
be
it all
sacred.
back.
You think Roseanne will be a comic series?
Just pick up in comic form. Oh, great.
Let's do some.
There's a fanfic out there somewhere.
Buffy is a Dark Horse comic. It's one of the smaller. I mean, it's the big small one.
Mhm.
And it says, wow, okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's like currently there's a still of Buffy comic series 2018.
Cool.
So yeah, mediums.
Has a bit. So yeah, it's got a long tail, big legacy for this show.
Written by Joss Whedon.
Jimmy's in his own
is-
world now. He's just reading.
Oh, I had a couple more things. And it was just, one is Buffy's sister Dawn Summers?
Yeah,
Is that right?
played by Michelle Trachtenberg.
That's her
Yeah.
sister.
Yep.
Hmm.
Apparently her little sister from Euro Trip. You guys remember that movie?
Yeah.
She was also in Nickelodeon's Harriet the Spy.
She is Harriet the Spy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, also yes. Movie.
Inspired
and she was
by
in
Buffy
Pete
the
and
Vampire
Pete,
Slayer.
which was one of my fave shows on Nickelodeon.
A lot of people like Pete and Pete.
And then Spike, who we didn't see in the first episode, but I feel like he had to be in number 2, and then through the rest of the series. You don't really?
He came in like season 2 or 3.
Okay, but he was in the bulk of this show.
He's a really big character.
James Masters is his name.
He was the big bad when he came in for a very long time.
That's right.
Yeah, he was a bad guy.
Not a British person. Spoken a British-ish accent for this show, and he's now in the Hulu Marvel's Runaways.
One of the only Americans that does an amazing
as
British
Victor
accent.
Stein. It's fine. It's fine. It's a weird. I have a weird thing about like when Americans do accents because it just always feels racist. It's just always a little wrong.
Accents.
Like, you know how like there's like a million shows that there's like Russians or Ukrainians, and it's always fucking Americans doing just the most racist accents.
Remember when Kerry Russell did a Russian accent in The Americans?
Vaguely. Did she? No, she just spoke.
No, they did it the last episode. They totally did a Russian accent.
Oh. She'd been working on it the whole time.
5 seasons.
Finally let her do it.
Comrade.
Just one word.
That's all she said. That's
Anyway.
it. Should we dive into predicts?
Yeah.
Predonks?
Ridiculous.
I'll just do mine quick because I got 0. Mine were cowboy hat. I saw none.
No.
Saw no cowboys or hats. Octopus monster.
I wouldn't give it to you if I did.
Unfortunately, you don't know what a cowboy hat looks like.
I worked on a ranch
Well, I mean,
with horses.
well, I got to point that one show, and you still don't agree. I
You
get
came
it.
and worked with me that one time.
Octopus monster? No, they only fought vampires. Uber vamps, apparently, or something like that.
No, no water whatsoever in this show.
No. And then burns down a building. They buried a whole town, but they did not burn down a building.
Yeah.
Their hands, Buffy grabbed Spike's hand, and for a second, their hands lit aflame for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
And for a second, I was a little afraid that something was going to start on fire, and you were going to
Just
try to
burn
get
that mother
partial.
down.
Besides their loins.
It didn't. Nothing made sense.
He was
from
like,
that point on.
I thought it was going to be kind of a cool moment because like the sun came down into him kind of thing. And he was like, Buffy, I feel it.
Yeah.
And then I was going to be like, the sun, you feel the sun because you've never been, like, you don't get to feel the sun. And then he was like, my soul. And I was like, I feel like you missed a great, like a vampire getting to feel the sun's got to be like one of the most emotional things you can do after like 1,000 years of no sun, right?
Oh, this is nice. This is warm.
Holy shit, I remember this. Like, you know?
This is vitamin E just flowing through me. It's great. I have that Willow's got powers, and boy, did she.
She did.
She's got the power. She's
Not only did she have the power
was
of
the
witchcraft, she also had the power of ladycraft.
she's crafting ladies,
Well, no, she was crafting ladies.
crafting up a lady. I had that
She's a
Giles dies. He did not. He existed, but he did not die. I have that Buffy has a normal boyfriend, which like neither of her boyfriends were normal.
Both were vampires.
Both are vampires. She's got a type.
Vampires with souls.
Yeah, vampires with souls.
A very specific.
She likes them with souls, softens them up. And I have that there's a new Slayer, which there is many new
Technically,
Slayers.
you're wrong. There was a lot of them.
There's a lot of Slayers.
Shows could be like 1 point per new Slayer.
Oh man.
Most points
1,000 points.
Most points ever scored. 1,000 points.
Just
I want a
Add 'em up.
soundbite of Joe. She likes them with souls. Out
add a
of
little
context.
soul in there.
Okay, so Buffy had not moved on from Sunnydale. Xander is alive. He's missing an eye, but he's alive. Willow and Giles holding down the Sunnydale as a crew. Not true. Crew is still very much intact. Angel and Buffy did not network TV bang. In fact, she was basically with Spike, which
They
I think is
spooned.
weird.
Yeah, they network TV spooned.
Yeah, they definitely were spooning.
Buffy and Spike did.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was when she woke up at night so she could like talk to dead Nathan Fillion.
Oh yeah, she did a lot of talking to like ghosts or
She was talking to the
ghost
first.
of herself.
She was talking to the first.
The ghost of herself
the big-
was
the
the first.
It was taking on
Oh.
like because it took on Nathan Fillion
Huh.
for a while.
Oh, so Nathan Fillion isn't really the first. He's
So
just
so yeah,
representation of
the
Huh.
guy she killed in the very first part of the episode, Nathan Fillion, his name was Caleb. but the first like inhabited him or gave him powers or something like that.
And
Then she killed him because he was like using him.
He
was
like
like
demon possessed.
he was essentially like a horseman.
Okay.
And then when you saw him again when you were in like the basement after she was spooning Spike, that was the first being like a corporeal creature. It like didn't have a form, so it just came to her because they had a connection for reasons.
Yeah.
TV reasons, you know.
They had to give Sarah Michelle Gellar more lines, so there's like, what if we add another character?
Hey, acting
that
got
looked
better.
like her? Oh, for sure.
Acting got better. 7 years. Acting got better. Who's watching this show? Jimmy?
I mean, I feel like I've seen like almost every other episode from when you watched it several years ago now. But really, actually not. I felt like that going into this, but now I'm thinking it's maybe more like every 4 or so.
Is a good show for you and that wife to watch.
It's a good show. I bet I could convince my wife to
for
watch
you and
it.
that wife.
We don't have a show right now. That's a important part of marriage. Listeners, make sure you have.
Don't you dare be left with your own thoughts and devices.
and you really need like a drama and a comedy to like switch it up. And when a drama gets too heavy, you can't just have like a Handmaid's Tale, because you can't just like go to bed after a Handmaid's Tale.
I can.
Well,
but I'm a monster.
That's true.
I'm gonna
have no soul. Buffy would not date you.
I'm gonna look up the musical episode and watch that.
I'm sure there was one.
Yeah, that's like their like most famous episode, isn't it?
Buffy's?
Yeah, there's a musical episode.
I don't know, man.
You like watched this show,
dude? It was like 6 years ago.
It does make sense that the WB would have.
It's like the only thing I know about this show is that there's a musical episode.
I'll be honest. Halfway through that
called Once More with Feeling?
Yep, that's exactly it.
Holy balls. We're going to watch that after this, right?
Halfway through that last episode, I was like, I could rewatch this whole show. And then I went,
a demon?
It's 7 seasons. I can't do that. But I've never seen Angel.
There you go.
Oh, really? You never watched
through? I think I started it.
And I watched a little bit.
Well, yeah, I started it. But I started it right after I watched Buffy. So I think I was like a little... And
because some of it is...
Angel's not as good as Buffy.
No.
Like, it just isn't. Because David Boreanaz is not as good as Sarah Michelle Gellar. Just in any type of scenario in the entire world, when you weigh them against each other,
in no measurable way
is David Boreanaz better than Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Like, she's even better at ping pong than he is.
Better at ping pong. I mean, yeah, if I was going to give one of them $100 and hope for a return, I'd give it to Sarah Michelle for that.
Yeah, she's got the picks, you know.
Can I read this really quick descript of the musical episode Once More with Feeling? When a demon compels Buffy and her friends to sing their hearts out, they reveal their most guarded secrets to one another.
All right. See, I'm in.
That sounds like a very CW episode.
Written and directed by Joss Whedon. Really wanted to do a musical episode. That is insane to me, Joss Whedon. What the hell were you thinking?
Well, his brother Jed Whedon is like a big music guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does he like do the music for his shows or something?
I think he probably assists in those. And also, don't quote me on the fact that his brother's name is Jed Whedon.
I was gonna say Jed Whedon.
It's something like that.
They call him Jeden for short.
It is something like that
because he does Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now that Joss isn't really that, it doesn't really do anything with it anymore.
And why
his name is just on it?
And why wouldn't you, after you named a kid Joss, why wouldn't you name the next one Jed, or vice versa? Right? It's like, if you named your kid Mick, why wouldn't you name the next one Mech?
Mech?
Mech. And then Mike.
You named the third one Mike, and the other two are just like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, it's better than the fourth one, because that guy's name's Muck. So, you know, there's that. All right, hey, we're done with this. Joe, where can people tell us things if they want to hate us or love us, or, I don't know, just post emojis of
love me,
thumbs ups and stuff?
Just hate mail. We're at fnlpodcast@gmail.com.
It is Jed.
And Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah.
those stuff. Every time you say it, you sound like you're asking me a question.
It's because I say it and then I have to think, did I say that right?
FNL.
I've never emailed us. So I
Podcast.
don't know what our email address is.
I mean, yeah, you don't really have to email us. You can just text me.
I'll try.
Yeah. Why don't you give us an email, Joe?
We'll test out the email account.
Cool. Hey, everybody. Thank you for listening to season 2.
If anyone remembers our password, please let us know.
I think I know it. It's written down somewhere. Thank you for listening to season 2 of First and Last. Next week, we will have the second annual First and Lasties, where we give arbitrary awards to shows from season 2.
And announce me the winner.
Most likely.
I feel like I have not done well.
But yeah, we'll also see who scored the most points, and then do all that stuff, and then that'll be the official wrap up of season 2. But until then, get some rest. Make sure you get to work on time, but mostly make sure you leave work also on time, because no one needs an overachiever in their job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys.
Stake you later.
Bye.
Yeah, you're gonna murder our listeners?
I'm gonna stake you.
That was
later
just
tonight.
that was just a really good Buffy joke.